40, and I find myself looking back an awful lot, and I've written a lot of poems about Old Dundee, things that happened, and that. So my era was the 50s, the fabulous, frivolous, fun-filled 50s. Teds and Neds, Chicks and Flicks, Elvis the Pelvis, and me. King of the Teds. See, here's the first poem coming up. I was a Dundee teddy boy, resplendently stood. Was never that good looking, but at least my gear was good. I had the drain pipes and the crepe-soled shoes, and the coat with velvet collar, with matching stylish Slim Jim tie that cost us $50. The gearist sport had sent me back with a full month's pay, including what the barber charged for a fashionable DA. And down the road, the Overgate I'd go each Sunday of the year to join in the parade so as I could show off my gear. On Saturday nights I'd hit the pub, do a bit of swigging. When it shut at 9:30, I headed for the jigging. A wee hoff in the hupper for the hair furtive swally. Then I go and check the talent out for the dancing in the pally. A day I recce the crowd to spot some gorgeous dame, then tuck her up a time or twa and ask to see her home. But first of all, I had to find out where I had to go. And if she lived too far away, I just said, cheerio. And dully night I met a dame that stole my heart away. When she said to bed in Fintry, I just didn't care at all. She really was a cracker, a wee Dundee delight. If she said she lived in Kirriemuir, it would have been alright. Well, we sauntered out the Nethergate for a wee romantic stroll and lingered at the coffee stall for a sausage on a roll. She had coffee and the bovril, but so what? I never cared. When I took a lassie for a meal, no expenses. Teddy boys were fickle, and I couldn't settle down, and I saw a lot more lasses him to other parts of town. I was rock and roll and jevin, chatting lasses here and there. My life was bare and skiffle. Life was great, I didn't care. But that was long ago now. And the years of tender toll, when DA's disappeared, and I'm too stiff for rock and roll. But I still tuck out the teddy gear to wear ince in a while. It's what I can tell, someday it might just come back into style. Thank you. Now, when I was a kid, I was very, very vulnerable, and I believed everything I heard. My parents actually persuaded me that Blair Gowrie was a holiday resort. And they persuaded me that going to the berries was a treat. And I actually believed them. But you know, I came to enjoy the berries. And even when I grew up, I still went to the berries. And that's where I thought I met the love of my life. Muggy. Lovely Muggy Brown. She was a cracker. The epitome of a berry picker. Belly picker. That's a Freudian slip, isn't it? She had strawberry blonde hair, raspberry red lips, and her cheeks had the blush of freshly picked cherries. And her eyes, oh, she had the blackest of black eyes, as blackest of blackberries. Unfortunately, so were her teeth, but I didn't care. I never bothered because nobody's perfect. Here's the next poem now. I met her at the berries in Blair Gowrie. She was busy picking rasps and looking bra. When I first set eyes on Muggy, she was filling up a luggy. She had the fastest picking hands I ever saw. Now Muggy was a roving tinker lassie, a legend for her skill at picking quick. In the winter she departed, but when berry season started, she'd appear where there were rasps for her to pick. I fancied her the minute that I saw her, and her bailer suits just oozed sex appeal. Then a day she dropped a punnet, and I smiled and raised my bonnet, and we chatted in the middle of a drill. I took her to the dancing in Blair Gowrie, to the world-renowned Blair Gowrie Ceilidh Band. You must have heard of them. Yeah, that's it. We danced the Petronella. I was such a happy fella. If you've ever been in love, you'll understand. We danced Gay Gordons, ate some reels and lancers, and waltzes where our herbs would intertwine. And as we danced, my heart would quicken, like it did to watch her picking. At the speed she plucked the berries through the vine. I thought I could have settled down with Muggy, and we could have made the perfect picking team. But before I made a mention of my honourable intention, a stranger came and stole away my dream. Right enough. The stranger rode in on a horse and buggy, a professional berry picker I could see. He said, "My name is Shuggy, and I've won the golden luggy. There's nobody can pick as quick as me." Well, Muggy couldn't let this go unchallenged, because in her head, she thought she was the best. She said, "Shug, I'm pleased to meet you, but I think that I can beat you. So we'll put your picking prowess to the test." And that's not easy to say. Well, they picked without a break from dawn till sunset. Neck and neck, they plucked and picked at frantic speed. "Go on, Muggy, faster, faster," I roared out. But then, disaster. Muggy's luggy coped, and Shuggy took the lead. Well, when darkness fell, Shug led by half a luggy, and a tearful Muggy owned that she was beat. And in a bid to curry favour, I went up to her and gave her a big cuddle to console her in defeat. See, I thought she would have turned to me for comfort, and we could have looked for fresher fields to pick. But she threw her arms in Shuggy, and they rode off in his buggy. She dropped this because I couldn't have picked so quick. So I'll have to put this sad affair behind me and pretend that me and Muggy never met. But now I never will be sober from July until October. That's when I'll go tatty picking to forget.